The sun had set on the small town of Willow Creek, casting a dark shadow over the abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of town. It was the perfect location for a horror story, and tonight, the warehouse was about to become the stage for a gruesome crime. Inside, a group of teenagers had gathered, all of them excited for the thrill of breaking into the abandoned building. They had heard the rumors about the place, whispers of torture chambers and hidden rooms where unspeakable things had happened. But they were young and invincible, and the lure of danger was too strong to resist. As they made their way through the dark corridors, the sense of unease grew with each step. The air was thick with the smell of damp and decay, and the only sound was the creaking of old pipes and the occasional rustle of something unseen. It was then that they saw her, a girl about their age, huddled in a corner, her face streaked with tears. She was dressed in a dirty t-shirt and jeans, and her hair was matted and tangled. She looked like she had been there for days. When they approached her, she begged them for help, her voice barely above a whisper. She told them that she had been kidnapped and brought to this place, that she had been tortured and abused by the people who had taken her. She said that they were still here, that they were waiting for her to try and escape. The teenagers were horrified, but they knew they had to act fast. They promised to get her out of there and find help. They led her through the maze of corridors, trying to find a way out, but every door was locked, every window barred. As they searched for a way out, they heard the sound of footsteps approaching. They froze, fear gripping them as they realized that they were not alone in the building. The door at the end of the corridor burst open, and a group of men stormed in. They were armed with knives and guns, and their faces were twisted into cruel sneers. The teenagers tried to fight back, but they were no match for the men. One by one, they were taken down until only the girl was left. She begged for mercy, but the men were relentless. They dragged her back to the room where they had been keeping her, and the screams echoed through the empty halls. Days later, the police would find the bodies of the teenagers, their mutilated remains scattered throughout the warehouse. And the girl? She was never found. Some say that she still haunts the halls of the abandoned building, her ghostly cries a warning to those who dare to enter. The town of Willow Creek was never the same after that night, and the abandoned warehouse became a place of legend and fear.